All right, so a lot of people want to know the best way to build a big, organic, high-performance garden without doing all of the hard work of digging and spending all the money of replacing all the soil with organic bagged potting soil and all of that stuff, or building raised beds. Check this out. Look, you see that? This is in progress, a masterpiece in progress. What you do is you take your regular grass, your yard, and you cut it down as short as you can and leave the clippings, and you water it very heavily, and then you cover it with layers of cardboard overlapping at least 6 inches on every edge, so there's no creases along the seams of the cardboard for roots and sprouts to work through. But yeah, you get cardboard that is not finished with the shine and the waxy gloss on the outside with the colorful ink and all the dyes, and you know, all that is not biodegradable and stuff. It's no good. But anyway, long story short, after you cut the grass short and leave the clippings, you layer your cardboard. I apologize for the misspeaking. And then you do, because cardboard is brown, so that's carbon. Decomposition requires a ratio of carbon and nitrogen. For compost piles, it's normally 25 carbon to 1 nitrogen, or typically maybe even 30 parts carbon to 1 nitrogen. And that's for it to have the correct ratio to 150 degrees to kill off the thermophilic bacteria that is anaerobic, that is bad, like what's in, like, you know, chicken manure and cattle manure, horse manure, any of the stuff dangerous to humans in manure. That type of bacteria dies off at around 150. The good bacteria dies off around 200, so you never want your pile going over 200, but you must have it hitting 150 at least at some point in time for it to have completed. Now back to the garden. Once you lay your cardboard, which is your carbon layer, then you cover that whole layer with green clippings, green trimmings. This is called green manure world. So green manure is all of your grass clippings, all of your last season's chopped down plants, any trimmings from bushes and trees, and you know, anything plant-based that's still green is nitrogen. And so you do a layer of that, and then I did worm castings also after that layer, but you would then go to layering with another brown layer, which would be compost, for about 2 to 4 inches. And then if you want, you can get even further and throw another green layer on top of that, but you do not have to, as long as you go grass, cardboard, green clippings, green manure, compost, or worm castings. Then you just cover the rest of it off with 4 to 6 inches of topsoil, and you can plant right in that topsoil the moment you finish covering it. You do not have to wait. And the best part of all of this, within a couple months, meanwhile, you've started planting already immediately, but over just a month or two, all the hard work is done for you by, guess who? The earthworms. Look at that. This is just the edge. Look at that. Looks like a fucking python. Which one, you might say? Because there's a bunch of them. Look at this. Look at these fucking worms. Look at this soil food web already happening, man. Already happened. Look at this mycelium. Look at all this. Look at these bugs. Look at all of these fucking earthworms. I only did this a week ago. I am showing you multiple worms that are record-breaking, healthy fucking worms that I did not put here. They came just because the ground is covered, it's moist, it's dark, it's cool, it's out of the sun, and these are all the things that earthworms like. And earthworms are the hard workers of nature, because you and I are both way too fucking lazy to dig. Know it. Thanks for viewing. Like, comment, subscribe, share. You just wait. I gotta get me 2 more bales of Pro Mix to cover the surface of this with another couple inches so I can plant directly in. But within a month, what was clay and grass is going to be humus and finely composted worm castings and amazing nature-built, organic, biologically living soil built from the ground up, by the ground up. Comments, questions, concerns, hit me up. You know I'm more than willing and totally into talking about soil science for days on end. God bless. Thank you for watching to the end.